gonna do a quick show of things that make Bob scream.
Bob, come.
I don't have my Bob cancelling headphones with me.
So let's start with this one.
Jesus.
This is NFS. And looking at the function, it kind of looks okay. It's going about doing its stuff.
It's got semicolons and everything. Did you take out the XXX locking?
No, it's not here. That's later.
Different one. Yeah.
So it's doing for the different kind of protocols for either V3 or V2 for this particular RPC op. And it kind of looks nice. You can work with this code, right?
Oh, fuck.
No, you can't. So let's take a look at the function after we strip away the macros. That's still the same function.
Remember the whimpering?
Oh,
the whimpering.
It still goes. Boatloads of it.
It's advanced.
Now remember, our build system depends on this, and every time he and I break it, we get our ass chewed.
So basically, the only reason for this is, there are actually two reasons. Shitloads of crack, and a wax and a non-optimizing compiler. This was supposed to be fast. It's not. So another thing that makes Bob scream,
Oh dear.
that is the biggest lie in our VFS layer. It's a capability. It's not. So we have this vnode thingy. So every time you do I/O on any Unix operating system, well, it's different of course, but for OpenBSD, everything goes through vnodes or the VFS layer. Now, we don't recycle vnodes yet, but Bob is working on that.
Oh, I have just to do.
Well, it's still funny. So the idea is we statically allocate up to a num vnodes, and we use that identifier to check if somebody has stolen it from us. So you can be happily doing whatever you are doing in your I/O path,
I explained this.
and then you go to sleep. Boom. Yeah, it doesn't go away.
I'm not using it in there anymore, but I can't remove it because bad shit happens.
I've forgotten about that.
The comment is deserved.
Well, the comment is deserved. Why is there XXX?
That's technically true.
Okay, but I couldn't find any more really good examples, so I'm just going to talk about what I did work on, but got backed out after the C2K9 disaster we had, and that is disk sorting for buffers. So basically, what that function does is that every time you take a buff and send it down to either SCSI, an SD, and ends up in BD, this function is supposed to make it fast by ordering the I/O. Now, most of the stuff in here, like the cylinder groups and stuff like this was used like what, in the 70s?
No, it made it into the 80s.
Okay, early 80s.
Definitely. No, into the 80s.
Yeah. So this is all lies today, basically, and it's spoofed. And it's doing a lot of work. Yeah, these are constants. So it's doing a lot of work with almost no benefit. So what I was working on was a generic pluggable framework called BuffQs. Oh, oops, it's the diff.
Which does work.
Which does work, but the basic idea is we can start doing something smart. And it's basically the motivator for it is to do it for SD, because you can have really smart SCSI disks who have their own you call it cache for the blocks, right? And they can queue it by themselves in a really smart order. So yeah,
They queue it themselves, whether it's smart or not.
now. Anyway, so the basic idea is that we shouldn't do it. Absolutely not.
Is it insecure? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ignore that.
Can we?
So the idea is that when we are, sorry, I wasn't going to
Look,
show this.
can we market that as buff sort offloading?
I like that.
So the basic idea was to have a small buff queue in it, which the attach functions for the disk call, which can set up their these funky function pointers will handle the buff queuing for that disk. So one of this is using what I showed you before, the normal disk sort. That is using some heap implementation that Arc wrote, which we haven't tested. But the funny thing is, when I was testing this back before C2K8, late C2K9, Marco Pierebon, one of the OpenBSD developers, told me, don't do anything. Just keep it in a list and put a little delay on it. So I have a simple tail queue, put it on the tail queue, and add a delay one call. Yeah, that is, I think I measured up to 15% higher I/O onto the disk.
With a delay one.
With a delay one. And no disk sort, nothing. Just a single tail queue and a delay one when I do the insert. Yeah, that's about it. And then I'm also working on, you can do some smart for stupid disks like WD, which are just your basic average hard disks, but they're mostly going away now with AHCI, right?
Well, somebody was going to rewrite AHCI so that it looks like SCSI.
No, that's already done.
Yeah, no, that's ATA SCSI. Yeah.
ATA SCSI.
He's trying
I
to
can
trick
talk
me
about
into
that
it.
if you want.
Yeah, you should do that.
Okay.
So, that for those disks you want to do something smart, like SDF elevator, or I don't know, something something a little bit smarter than just a single queue, because that's going to be dead slow. No, that wasn't me. Who flipped disk sort?
Art did.
Is Art here?
No, I didn't. I was there, but I don't.
No, what we did was we did it most pessimist.
You did it, Bob.
Yeah, I flipped it
It was
around
in your
so that
basement.
I mean, yeah, we were in my basement. And I said, "This is stupid. Disk sort sucks. Put it in a queue. Oh yeah, that's better. Well, put it in a queue and take it off in reverse order. Take it off in most pessimal order. It's still faster."
So artifacts from the 80s, gotta love them.
So put it in.
Yeah.
This just has to be tested on everything, and as
It
it
has.
sits now, it
Did you
should go
fix
in.
that problem though?
You?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you?
No, there was never any problem with this. It just got backed out because it was part of the comments that went in.
No, the thing which I said when you sent me the gift the other day. You forgot to use drain.
Ah, yeah, that's fixed. That's easy. It's just I forgot to update the SD.c there. So, okay, that was about it. So, thank you.